All right. Chad, what's up, dude?
Holy crap, man.
I know.
Had a ball busting workout this morning, dude.
Did you?
With the first form team.
Now, somebody told me there was a little drama amongst the workout.
Well, there always is, man. That's why we train, right?
Yeah.
That's why we train, dude. Is to expose our freaking weakness. We train hard. We freaking grind because I don't care how good you think you are, Andy. There's some chinks in your armor.
That's a fact.
And the same with me, dude. People
Yeah.
look at me and they think, oh, man, this Joker's so mentally tough. He ran 250 miles this year and does all this crazy stuff, right? Man, there's still chinks in my armor. And the only way that we can expose that is by putting ourselves in this situation where things begin to hurt more than we wanted them to hurt. And that's what happened out there today.
Yeah.
That freaking workout we did, dude, that's a workout I designed about 2 years ago. I do it once a year. I do it once a year for a reason, because to do it twice a year would be pretty just insane. It's a once a year type workout. It's a grind. And so, we're getting after it, man. We got some awesome athletes out there. I want to tell you how amazing it was for me today to be able to give back to the First Form team, because all I have done for the last 4 years is I've taken from I mean,
That's not
I've
true.
Had some conversations, man.
That's not true.
But
You're being overly humble. That is not true.
I'm a podcast listener. I take the things that you guys talk about have helped me tremendously. And so to be able to come here today and leverage my unique gift to pour back in to the people who make all of this happen, you have no idea how much of an honor it was for me to be able to do that. And the whole time I'm watching, because that's what I do best. See, God gave me a unique gift to be able to unite people, to bring people together, to form real teams that literally become a single organism that are ultimately unstoppable. That's my unique gift. So I'm watching. What are the chinks in this team right here, right? So we get toward the very end of this, I call it the combat standards test. And this is where it's getting harder than anybody really wanted it to be. They showed up knowing, yeah, it's going to be hard. We know that, but this is a little freaking ridiculous, man. And that's when I really start watching, right? So some of the faster team members, they finished first, right? And so I'm out doing my run, and I'm looking, and I'm noticing that we're missing some people, right? And those faster team members who finished first, I said, I know where them jokers are at. They done eased back up in the gym. We're running outside. They done eased back up in the gym, and they're waiting for everybody else to finish. So I stopped my freaking run, which pisses me off, by the way. Any of you guys listen to this that were responsible, it pissed me off that I had to stop my freaking run and come into the gym and tell you guys, negative. We started this thing as a team. And when you start something as a team, you don't freaking go and take care of your own little personal needs until the mission is complete. There's 3 things that I look for in a teammate. All right? The first one is dependability. You got to be where you said you were going to be, when you said you were going to be there. You got the guys checked the box this morning. They showed up on time, on target, ready to train. Dependable. They checked it. The second thing I look for is you must be skilled. I want a teammate that's skilled. Whatever purpose that individual is supposed to serve within that organism, I want him to be able to perform that task better than anyone else can perform that task. Everybody that came this morning, they were skilled. I mean, we ran a lot. We did 100 burpee pull-ups with a 20-pound vest on, bunch of heavy front squat. They're skilled. Those are skilled people, man. They showed up. They were able to accomplish all of that without injuring themselves, right? The last one. So we checked the box, skilled. The last one and the hardest one, but the most important one, is selflessness. And that's what we missed. That's what we missed this morning. If you are part of a team and you guys, you're on a mission, you're trying to accomplish something, you have set an objective for the team. If you finish your job, before you go and take care of your own little needs, before you go take a shower, before you go change your clothes, before you go take a hit off your water bottle, whatever it freaking is, you need to look around you and say, is there anyone else out here that I could potentially help? Do that. Put your teammate before yourself. That is the essence of selflessness. It's really hard to become selfless. If you have a team that is composed of selfless individuals and everyone on that team is looking around and thinking about the needs of their teammate and putting the needs of their teammate above their own personal needs, if everyone's doing that, that freaking team is unstoppable. You cannot stop that team. All right? You have to kill them. You would have to kill them. It's hard to become selfless. What do you have to do to become selfless? You know, Jesus Christ said the weirdest thing I ever heard in my life, man. The Joker said all kinds of radical stuff. Don't be offended that I call Jesus Christ a joker. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, all right? We're just having conversation here. He said this really radical thing. He said, those who decide to try and keep their life will lose it. But he said, those who decide to give up their life or lose their life for my sake will gain it. Jesus is trying to show you what it looks like to become selfless. You become selfless by dying to yourself. If you're on a team, you might need to remind yourself every so freaking often that you are not that important. The way you feel is not that important. If somebody said something to you that hurt your freaking feelings, you're not that important. Die to yourself and you will gain your life. So that's what happened this morning.
I love Chad.
These are my favorite guests
Chad,
we ever
I love
have,
you,
bro.
man. What is this, number 5, 4?
Huh? It needs to be more.
Dude,
Whatever it is, it needs to be more.
Well,
I love you, brother.
look, guys, I'm going to tell y'all what, man.
How they respond on the debrief. Because, like, I know you told them this lesson, like, in person.
Yes. Yeah, we talked through this in the after action.
I imagine they respond pretty well.
So immediately, when I confronted them about, their selfishness,
Mm-hmm.
they immediately recognized it,
Mm-hmm.
and they rogered up, man. You could see it in their face.
Yeah.
It was like, dang, man.
We could do that better.
Yeah. Yeah. And dude, they got out there, and then it became this unit.
I'm
We
willing to
became
bet
a
that
unit.
those people are probably, because I know who the best athletes are in the building, and they're our leaders here. So I know that lesson was a valuable lesson for the
Hit
company.
deep on them.
For sure.
Yeah.
That was
for
the
sure.
point. That
Yeah.
was the reason I came here this morning, man.
Yeah.
And I brought my whole team with me.
Yeah.
I brought cornbread.
Chili.
I brought chili.
And your
I
brother.
brought my little brother Blake.
Yeah.
And I appreciate y'all letting me do